everyone, Caleb here, and Happy New Year! 2017 is Year of the Rooster here in Japan. Nearly all Japanese visit Shinto shrines during the New Year's holidays. This year, my family and I visited Sumiyoshi Taisha, the most famous and most visited shrine here in Osaka. Follow along as I show you a slideshow of our visit. On January 2nd, my family and I made our way down Midosuji line to Tennouji station to catch the Hankai trolley line. However, there were so many people at the station that we walked instead to Shinimamiya station, an arm of Hankai line. From there, we continued south to Sumiyoshitorimae. And here we are. There are several routes that lead to the grand shrine, so make sure to follow the signs. Don't just follow the crowds, something that we did. Though we got a bit off track, we stumbled across multiple delicious food stalls. Japanese-style pork and chicken kebabs. Shellfish. Yikes. Perhaps a little bit too oceany for most palates of Americans. And of course, famous Osaka soul food. Introducing okonomiyaki, a beloved local dish that's often referred to as Japanese-style pancakes. Common ingredients include pork, cabbage, cheese, and eggs. Another ultra-popular Osaka dish is takoyaki. They're ball-shaped pieces of batter that are filled with bits of octopus, cooked, and topped with barbecue-like sauce and fish flakes. We even sampled chunky ginger tea. Pungent indeed. Yum yum! Next, we came across pachinko, a machine that's similar to a pinball machine. These were once used as a form of entertainment for children back in the good old days, but have now evolved into a form of gambling for adults here in Japan. They're something similar to slot machines that you would see in a Las Vegas casino. This little girl's enjoying playing pachinko. Let's hope she's using it as a toy rather than a gambling device. Another popular children's game that we found is Kingyo Sukui. This little girl received a net, but it disintegrates with moisture. The object of the game is to catch the floating rubber duckies and put them into the floating bucket. When the net dies, the game is stopped and the rubber duckies are counted and the winner is announced. My daughter only caught around 4, while this girl caught over 25. Ironically, their prizes were exactly the same. Rather than little rubber duckies, this game is most commonly played with live goldfish, and the prize is also a live goldfish. Unfortunately, most children don't know how to take care of them, so they don't survive very long. So this is an ethical alternative. One peculiarity regarding older Japanese restrooms is that you often find urinals are placed right in front of the entrance so that the entire world just outside can peer within. As an American, this lack of privacy continues to baffle me. Feel free to check out my humorous rant regarding this issue at the video link in the description box. We finally begin to approach the shrine. Here, merchandise is sold. This includes good luck charms, trinkets, and little roosters carved from wood. After all, 2017 is Year of the Rooster. I gave in to Japanese peer pressure and plunked down 200 yen to buy omikuji, a small strip of paper that has a random fortune written on it. This fortune supposedly predicts fortune for the remainder of the new year. There are many levels of fortunes, but the highest and luckiest is called daikichi. The opposite, and considered a curse, is daikyo. This year, I happened to get kichi, a very mediocre fortune. I hear that your chances of drawing daikyo are quite low. Perhaps the shrines don't want to discourage their visitors and want people to leave with a smile, ready to take on the new year. Here at one of the many entrances, a lion statue welcomes visitors to the shrine. I was especially impressed with the greenery that could be seen around Sumiyoshi Taisha. The Japanese gardens and ponds filled with colorful koi fish were incredible. In addition to the shrine itself, one of the main attractions is the main bridge that leads to the shrine. Locals call this Taikobashi. If you take the main route, unlike us, then you will cross over this beautiful and popular bridge. Beware of the large crowds at famous shrines during the New Year's holidays. But if you're up for an adventure, then you'll definitely feel the energy and excitement of the masses. Next, we encountered these red wooden posts. Most Japanese tie their omikuji, or paper strips of fortune, here. According to Shinto believers, this helps solidify fortune for the entire year. Each one of these fortune papers cost someone 200 yen. Wow! Upon attempting to tie my omikuji, it ripped in half. So I don't know if that's really bad luck or if my fortune just isn't gonna come true, but I got kichi and it was really a mediocre fortune anyway, so I doubt there will be any difference at all. This little girl is demonstrating the proper way to draw omikuji. Next, you'll see my daughter Selena drawing her first ever omikuji. Okay, Selena. Okay, Selena, shake. Okay. Pull it out. Take it out.
Turn. Yeah.
Give it to her. Okay. Okay, Selena, check. What does it say? Turn around. Chukichi. Good job, Selena. Selena, high five. Compared to omikuji for adults, these kids' omikuji are so adorable. Oddly, the price is the same, 200 yen. The majority of Japanese don't identify themselves with any one religion. In Japan, people celebrate customs of Buddhism, Shintoism, and even Christianity. Here, believers and non-believers are taking part in this Shinto tradition of prayer. First, toss in a coin, or paper currency is okay too, because who can say no to money, right? Bow twice, clap twice, and bow once more. On our way out, we were lucky enough to catch a Japanese lion dance. Here's a kooky mask that you'll find often here in Japan. Leaving the grounds of the shrine, we finally found the elusive main entrance of Sumiyoshi Taisha. I hope you enjoyed learning about Sumiyoshi Taisha. Nearby Kyoto and Nara, Both boast immense and beautiful temples and shrines. But Osaka's Sumiyoshi Taisha puts up a good fight against these other destinations. So, check it out.